I grew up in the Australian outback, the bush. The outback! For as long as I can remember, I've been connected to and fascinated by Mother Nature. I travel the globe seeking out the world's most beautiful and deadly species. I'm a wildlife rescuer, field expert, and conservationist. I believe creating a better understanding of our natural world will in future help to protect it. Welcome to Corey's Wild World. Okay guys, here we are. We're in the jungle. We're gonna go and have a look what we can find, maybe some tarantulas and other nocturnal wildlife. Let's go and have a look. Now they live in burrows and they're nocturnal, coming out at night time to hunt around the entrance of their hole. Their diet consists of insects, geckos, small rodents also, and during the daytime when it's hot they'll head down their burrow to keep nice and cool. Hey guys, we found a tarantula hole just down here, and we'll see if we can fish him out. Whoa, what a beauty. Look at that. Clear a bit of a space. Now these spiders can run really fast when they want to. A short burst of speed. Well, this is a female. And I know because I saw some spiderlings down her hole just before. So in Thailand, around February, they'll mate. The male is solitary. He'll roam around the jungle areas. The big spider, when it comes running at you, you kind of want to move out of the way. There we go. So the males will walk around the rainforest, find the females, mate, hopefully not get eaten by their girlfriends. And then she'll go down the hole, construct her egg sac, which can have 50 to 100 eggs in it. And after about 5 weeks, the egg sac will hatch and all the little spiderlings will live down in the hole with the mother for about a month. And when she comes out to feed, they'll come out with her. So there's a little bit of maternal mother instinct of a spider. And then eventually they'll move out of the hole off to fend for themselves. Also, the larger spiderlings will also eat the weaker spiderlings. And they'll grow a lot larger, a lot faster. Another interesting thing with tarantulas is they have retractable claws, and they also have suction pads, very similar to a gecko. So she can climb glass, trees, just about anything. Use the claws for bark, and use the suction pad for more slippery surfaces. These spiders can live up to 10 years. We don't want to tease her too much. But her fangs actually can get to 10 mil. 1 centimetre, which is around the same size as a cobra's fangs. The tarantula from Thailand. Rainforest ambush predator. Okay, we'll send her home. snake down here, probably a cobra. There you are, guys. Just in the bush in here. How big is he?
That big.
Alright.
He's a cobra for sure.
Here he is.
Right. What is it?
There's a little cobra. We'll bring him out here over on the lawn. Out here over on the lawn. Have a bit of a look, shall we? So he's a little monocelate cobra. And these guys will... These guys usually breed in spring around February. Laying a fair few eggs. Over 20 eggs. And,
Over 20?
Yeah, over 20.
God, just what I want to hear.
They manage to time their breeding so when the eggs hatch it's near the wet season and there's lots of frogs out and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so this one's probably about 3 months old. And yeah, they pop up in strange places. We got one out of a restaurant probably about 2 weeks ago.
That same sort of size, wasn't it?
Yeah, same size.
Oh, that's good. That is like work. That's glory.
There you go, guys. One more cobra. Have a look at him. Little fella. Under places like this, dry, bit of tin. There's usually critters living under here. This way. Type of toad. It's got small venom glands on the top there. And a lot of snakes will try and eat these ones. One's in Australia. If the snake eats it, the snake will usually die. Sometimes you find a snake with a dead toad hanging out of his mouth. But those little glands on the top, if I give that a bit of a squeeze, there should be some stuff shooting out of there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's sort of white pussy, that's the venom. And that protects him against predators. Now, usually they don't just spray it off. Sometimes if you step on them they will spray it off, but usually, whoop, there we go. Get a bit of spray action now from the other end. So toad, we'll pop him back anyway. There you go, mate. If we come and have a look over here, this is where they found the snake. This is his victim. It looks to me like the toad was probably a little bit too big for the snake to swallow, but maybe also he released some poison and the snake didn't like it, so he let him go. But either way, he's finished. As they say in Thailand, mot lao. He's gone. Actually, I better wash that off my hands. A bit of frog venom, toad venom, and a bit of cobra venom. Okay, we've come to a bit of a secluded area, and let our little cobra go on his way, away from harm's way. Hopefully he won't bump into any more humans again. There he is. And there he goes on his way. And there he goes. Great stuff. Places like this dead tree, under bits of bark, good place to find small lizards, geckos, scorpions, sometimes those long centipedes. Sometimes even small snakes. If you lift the bark up, you can actually... Oh, there's one in here. Some sort of gecko. There's his tail. Look Look at his tail. That's a gecko there. And what they do is when he feels he's threatened, he'll move his tail around like that and it'll act as a lure. And he's hoping that the predator will bite his tail. And then he can drop his tail and make his getaway. And the tail will actually keep moving for another 15-20 seconds. And he'll be long gone by then. So always got to be careful with geckos and skinks because they'll actually drop their tails. Get him out where he is. Oh, he's beautiful. Have a look at that. Oh, he's got his mouth open. Oh, he's gonna bite. That's all right, mate. You can have a little bite if you want. Oh, he's got a little bit of jaw pressure too. Lots of little teeth. And that's for crunching up crickets and other small insects which he hunts at night. He's a nocturnal gecko. Interesting thing about this gecko, he has flaps of skin and webbed feet and little flaps underneath his neck. He can actually glide. He's a gliding gecko. It's called a smooth back gliding gecko, and they grow to about 19-20 centimetres and found throughout Southeast Asia. He's got a nice flat tail also which helps him glide. These geckos usually lay 1 to 2 eggs and they take 6 months to hatch, which is a long time for a reptile's egg. Now have a look at this gliding gecko. See, he's got little webbed feet. This gecko's also got scan saws as well as claws. He's got the suction pads and the claws. Some geckos only have claws, some geckos only have suction pads. So he's got little webbed feet. He's also got webbing on his limbs, and up either side of his belly he's got this flap of skin here. So if he's at the top of a tree, he can jump out to escape predators or move to another tree and glide his way through the air. Soften his landing. He's actually also got a little, oh, he's got his mouth open again. He's got a little flap of skin underneath his neck there also, like a little tiny wing. One good thing about living in the tropics is you can always find a refreshing free drink. Trekking around the bush looking for the largest species of venomous snake in the world is not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes I wonder whether it's mine or not. A big part of me would love to find a couple of snakes and another part of me would be quite happy to not find any at all. That part's probably common sense. Whoa, 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 it's a big one, it's a big one. Get back just a little bit, just in case. I don't know where its head is. Oh, he's moving. I can't believe the size of this snake. Wow. We'll bring him out here where you can have a look. Whoa, what a beauty. That's a big snake. This is the king. You can see why he's the king of all snakes. Have a look at the size of him. Oh, hey big fella. Gonna stand up for us? What a monster. That's unbelievable. Wow, this thing can move. For a big snake, it moves fairly fast. Have a look at that. That's awesome. Look into the eyes of a snake this big and this fearsome. This snake is feared by more men than any other snake I know. He's like the white pointer of the land. Look at that face. Highly intelligent. You can see he's just following my movement. He's got his mouth open, warning, if you come too close, I'm going to bite you. His venom's a neurotoxic. It can kill a full-grown Asian elephant in 3 hours. A bite from a snake this size. Woo! We're going to take you into the open. Can we do that? Oh, that's a no, I think. What a specimen. Look at that gaping mouth. To look at that in the eye is something else. Another reason why he is the king of all snakes, not just because of his size, but he actually eats other snakes. Whoa. Now, trying to get a bit of a guesstimate of how long he is. I'd say he would be over 12 feet. We'll just unwind him a little bit. Now this snake can grow up to 18.5 feet. Now he's going to give us a bit of a demonstration of just how long he actually is. Come over here, buddy. Show the viewers at home what the King Cobra is all about. Now he doesn't actually like the direct sunlight. That's why he's moving into the shade. These snakes primarily hunt in the early morning, late afternoon, when it's a bit cooler for them. Have a look at these scales. They're huge. They're nearly as big as my fingernail. Now what I'm doing here is just moving. A lot of people, when they see the snake shows in India where they have the flute, the snake can't actually hear the music, but what the snake does is follows the movement of the flute, and also the guy will tap his foot and the snake will pick up the vibrations. Now if we can get him to open his mouth, see in the mouth there's a round tube. That tube is his windpipe. Now when snakes swallow large prey items, that windpipe will actually hang out from the bottom jaw, allowing him to breathe while he swallows down his large prey, which can be up to 10 times the size of his head. Now I think I might leave this snake on the ground. Could be a wise choice. I'd rather leave him on the ground than pick him up and have the chance of me going to sleep permanently. Now, he is highly a neurotoxic. Whoa, that was too close for comfort. A bite from this snake could take out up to 13 people. That's a lot of venom. That's enough to take out a cricket team. Serious stuff. Remember, don't try this at home. I'm Corey Wild. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Let's help protect, look after and promote Mother Nature together. Join us on our next adventure and see you next time.